everyone, it's Lindsay again with High Sierra Legal, and today we're going to talk about powers of attorney. Ooh, so exciting. I know, it's really riveting stuff we're talking about here, but it is important. So let's get into it. So powers of attorney live when we live. When we die, they die with us. So always keep that in mind. I have a lot of people who are like, we're good, I got powers of attorney, and I'm like, mom's dead and we're now going through probate, everyone. Sorry. It's kind of a bummer, unfortunately, but that's how they function and work as a document or a legal document. Of course, I'm always talking about Nevada here. That's my area of knowledge. And again, this isn't legal advice, so keep that in mind. All right, so with powers of attorney, and I'm always looking at my notes when you guys see me looking over here, just so I give you the correct information. Our first power of attorney is our financial power of attorney. So this is for financial decisions while we're still alive, but unable to make those decisions for ourselves. So either we're in a coma, we're in a car accident, we're starting to act a little wackadoo, talking about buying that beachfront property in Arizona, and we need somebody to take care of our financial decisions or matters for us. So our financial power of attorney, we can delegate those financial tasks, if you will, for somebody to be able to do that. So in that power of attorney, we have many different options. And so the first option is you have a grant of general authority. So you're giving your power of attorney, your agent, if you will, the authority to take care of this long, exhaustive list of pretty much everyday financial matters for you. So the first one, it's like taking care of the house, paying the mortgage, looking at your stocks, getting into your banks to pay for things, your safe deposit box. If you have a business, they're going to keep running that business for you. Handling your trust and estate planning, in the sense that if you're receiving any of that. Let's see here, what else we got here? Legal affairs, if you're in litigation and you're now in a coma, well, we got to make sure that, you're able to still go forward with your litigation. Say you were in a car accident. Personal and financial or family maintenance, benefit from the government, so military, pensions, Social Security, retirement plans, benefits, taxes. So, usually need to be able to pay your taxes each year. And if you're in a coma, well, sorry, IRS, you're not getting your money. Just kidding. That's why we have power of attorney, because the IRS will always get their money. Okay, so most people pick all proceeding on that one, so their agent is able to take care of all of those basic everyday things that we need to have somebody take care of, that if we're not able to, that they're going to do that. Additionally, in the power of attorney, you can grant specific authority. And this is, I always tell people, a rare occasion that you would want to ever give this amount of power to. This is an extraordinary amount of power that they're able to, your agent, that you're giving them the ability to take care of or change your trust, change your will, change your designated beneficiaries, changing your beneficiaries on any kind of life insurance or your investments, 401ks. Big decisions that you probably wouldn't want your agent changing for you. I always tell people this is a rare occasion when this would be ever applicable. Typically that's, I always say granddad's in the hospital and he cut out Jimmy in 1974 because he was dating some wacky chick and they were going to Fish concerts or whatever they used to do, Grateful Dead concerts. And so we made sure that Jimmy wasn't getting anything because he was just going to go blow it on LSD or acid probably. However, Jimmy, got his life together and now is an accountant. Just kidding. We want to make sure that he gets his distribution. So usually we're like, oh my gosh, let's make sure that our agent can make sure that that's going to happen, because granddad's usually not in the position to make those changes for those distributions or beneficiary designations, if you will, because he's in the hospital, he's not able to leave, whatever it is. So that's when that is usually checked or initial, typically not very often. I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times in the last 13 years. That's how often. The next section in that document there is going to be our living arrangements. And this is kind of a new thing from our legislature about how do you want to remain in your home, live in your home, be taken care of, if you will, in the event that you're not able to. The first option is that you want to live in your home for as long as possible, that it's safe. And if it's no longer safe for you to be in your home, that your agent's going to have a discussion with you and then place you into a facility. Yeah, that sounds awful. The other option is that you want to live in your home for as long as possible, regardless of whether it's safe. And if your agent decides that you're probably not safe to be in your home anymore, that they need to get a guardian appointed through the court for your benefit to advocate for you to be placed into a facility as well. Also, not very good. Yeah, those are your options. Most people have been selecting the third one, which is the write-in fill-in blank, which is most people just say, I wish to remain in my home until death. I will obtain long-term care, or I will live with my children, or what have you. So people are kind of doing that option because those two options are kind of crappy, frankly. Yay, legislature. Okay, now next we have, when does this become active, or when does this power of attorney become able to be used by your agent? The first one, or the first option we have, is durable. So durable means ongoing. It means regardless of your, I'm reading it right here, your power of attorney shall not be affected by your subsequent disability or incapacity. So you can be fine, like I right now am mentally able, emotionally able, question mark, to handle these financial matters for myself as is right now. If I wanted to initial durable, I could then hand that to my agent, and my agent would have the authority, regardless of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, how I can function, to go take care of those things for me if I wanted to. Some people like that immediate accessibility. If there was an emergency, there's no question that they can go ahead, your agent can take care of that. So a good example of this is, I like to travel. This is important for me, that if I'm stuck in a foreign country and I can't get here, or I'm inaccessible, that they would have the authority, even though I'm mentally and physically able to make those decisions, but maybe I'm geographically not able to, or I don't have the resources to be able to do that. Okay, so that's one option. There is the durable, which means right now they can take care of this regardless of how you are. The second option is springing, and so springing means that before your agent would be able to take care of these financial decisions for you, they would need to first get a doctor to certify that you're unable to make those decisions. So they would need to go to your doctor, your physician, your psychologist, get a written medical opinion saying that you're unable to make those decisions. Either you're a little wackadoo again, or you're in a coma, clearly not going to be able to go pay your taxes. That then it would spring into action. So then your agent would be able to take this to the financial institutions with that certification, saying now it springs into action for them to be able to take care of those things that they have now delegated for you. Okay. And that's pretty much it for a financial power of attorney. Pretty straightforward. Again, you are delegating financial responsibility, or the ability to take care of financial decisions and tasks, to an agent through this documentation, again, while you are alive but unable to make those decisions. So again, when we die, our powers of attorney die with us and become extinct. They don't have any applicability anymore. They're not going to be taken by anybody. And then that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, let me know, highsierralegal.com, or you can subscribe to this channel, or find me on Facebook or Instagram at High Sierra Legal. Thanks.